Alright, so peep this. Team 7 is in the middle of the Force to Death for the second stage of the tuning exams. And right as things are really getting started, this dude Naruto has got to take a leak. And he tries to do it in front of his team? You know what? I gotta give Naruto some bail. On some J. Cole shit, this nigga got no role models. Bro is an orphan surrounded by deadbeat adults. Like, Lord Third really put little bro in the ninja hood and would only pop in from time to time to make sure he was alive. My guy was literally drinking spoiled milk in the second episode because he had nothing else. That nigga Hiruzen had one job. I know Kushina is whooping his ass in the afterlife.
But anywho,
before Naruto can even try to pee, Sakura moves the fastest she's probably moved up to this point. Like, this deadass might low-key be a legit speed feat. Any power scalers in the comments, let me know if this does anything for Sakura's scaling. Anyway, she smacks the shit out this nigga, telling him if he wants to piss, he better do it away from her. Cut to Naruto coming back from his little bathroom break, and I can't lie, this nigga Naruto is out of pocket with what he says when he comes back.
Ah, man, that was a lot. I wrote my whole name.
Oh! Brother, what? Why would we, the audience, need to know how much you can piss, my nigga? Freaky ass ninja. But anyway, as Naruto's walking back to the group, Sasuke notices something's off about him and sneaks the fuck out of him. Type of sneak that would have the whole Sneaky Nation giving him a standing ovation. Sakura is completely lost, thinking Sasuke rocked his shit just for the pissing comment. But come to find out, the reason Sasuke decked Naruto is because that's not Naruto. And since Sasuke knows, he's on their ass. He instantly fires off a kick. The imposter dodges, but he's not getting away that easily. Chase down badge in full effect. The two clash a bit before Sasuke finally reveals how he knows bro's a fake. It's his cheeks.
I beg your pardon?
Whoa there, buddy. Get your mind out the gutter. I meant the cheeks on his face. You see, the real Naruto has a cut on his cheek, while this imposter doesn't, giving away the fact that he's indeed not Naruto. The fake Naruto, seeing that the jig is up, reveals himself to be some random NPC ninja from the... Hold up. Oh, the Rain Village. Yeah, nah, buddy does not stand a chance. Nigga can't even be a grunt from one of the notable villages we've actually heard about. Like, if he was from the sand, the sound, even the mist, cool, makes sense. But a ninja from the Rain Village? Come on now. Let's be real. That don't even sound like a threat. So Buddy from the Rain tries to press Sasuke and Sakura, but like I was saying, ain't nobody worried about what a Rain Village shinobi's on. Even someone like Sakura, who for most of OG Naruto is straight doo-doo garbage, isn't fazed by this dude. The Rain Ninja charges in, but Sasuke instantly springs into action, firing off a fire-style Phoenix Flyer Jutsu. He misses though, and the Rain Ninja closes in. During the scuffle, we finally see the real Naruto tied up, and I can't lie, this does some serious damage to Naruto's stocks. I just finished talking about how weak Rain Shinobi gotta be. Only to see Naruto incapacitated by one had me feeling like Sasuke.
little idiot.
Nah, this is funny because when he calls Naruto a little idiot, he really means the little part, with Naruto being around like 4'9" at this time. Anyway, the moment Sasuke notices the real Naruto, he instantly throws a kunai to free him, but while he's focused on Naruto, the Rain Ninja tries to catch him lacking with a wave of ninja tools. Sasuke dodges by ducking behind a tree branch, but he doesn't get away scot-free. And look, maybe I was hating on the Rain Village a little too hard, because what he does next, low-key a solid plan. So here's what happens. Dude throws a bunch of kunai, Sasuke avoids most of them by ducking behind the branch. But hidden in that barrage, one of the kunai had a paper bomb attached. Boom, point blank, Sasuke gets blasted and sent to the ground. Before he can even recover, the Rain Ninja pulls up behind him with the kunai in hand. Honestly, not a bad move. That's a clean sequence. Too bad, he's fighting main characters. Even with the kunai at his throat, Sasuke is unfazed. Look at his face. That little smirk says it all. He's about to pull off some bullshit. And sure enough, off screen, Naruto throws a kunai that the Rain Ninja has to dodge. And Sasuke does something that legit had me perplexed, because I had zero recollection of him being able to do this. Peep this. Sasuke steps on the incoming kunai, uses his chakra to stick it to his foot, activates the Sharingan, and launches that bitch with a kick. The kunai zips right past the Rain Ninja, distracting him just long enough for Sasuke to rush in and stick the kunai straight to his sternum. And I've been saying Rain Ninja are sorry this whole time, and here's more proof. Because the second he gets caught once, this man immediately dips, tail tucked between his legs. Bro really showed up talking about hand over the scrolls if you know what's good for you, and ended up getting his chain snatched by a single 12-year-old. Yeah, it's Sasuke Uchiha, but I'm running with 12-year-old because it makes my agenda funnier. Jump ahead to the three of them sitting in the forest. To make sure no more imposters sneak up on them, Sasuke comes up with the idea of having a secret password only the three of them will know. And hearing this so-called password, I don't know if Sasuke was really trying to make one or just promo his mixtape. Just listen to this nigga.
When does a ninja strike? A ninja waits until the time is right. When the enemy sleeps and drops his guard. When his weapons lie forgotten in the stillness of the night. That is the moment for a ninja to strike.
Ain't no way that's off the dome. Bro for sure has a whole notepad full of verses. And peep the reaction. Sakura is eating this up like it's the greatest thing she's ever heard. While Naruto on the other hand,
turn it off.
Anyway, right after Sasuke drops the password, out of nowhere a powerful gust of wind comes blowing through and separates Team 7. Cut to Sasuke hiding in some bushes when he hears a sound behind him, turns around and it's Sakura. She runs up, but they just dealt with an imposter not too long ago. So Sasuke whips out the kunai real quick and tells her to stay back and recite the password. She does it, word for word, bar for bar, confirming she's the real deal. Not too long after, Naruto comes running towards them, but Sakura stops him instantly and makes him recite the password too. And he does it, word for word, bar for bar. Sakura breathes a sigh of relief, but Sasuke, nah, he's not fooled. He knows there's an imposter among us. Man instantly throws a kunai, and when Naruto dodges it, Sakura is completely lost. That's when Sasuke explains, Naruto being able to not only memorize the password, but recite it perfectly? Impossible! The dude in front of them has to be a fake. Y'all don't understand how little Sasuke thinks of Naruto's brain power. The amount of meat munching he does while explaining this is insane.
You really think Naruto could memorize all that? And get it word for word? Not the Naruto I know, not in a million years. You'd have a better chance teaching it to a hamster.
Oh my god, bro, is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like,
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Technical foul, unnecessary dick riding, 2 free throws for Naruto, and possession. So with the imposter revealed, Sasuke tells them the gig is up and to show their true self. And it does not take long at all for Orochimaru to start getting on his freak ball timing. Bro hasn't even undone the transformation yet, but he's already licking his lips with this nasty look in his eyes. When he finally reveals himself, he immediately starts grilling Sasuke, asking why he even came up with such a complicated password if he knew Naruto was too dumb to remember it. That's when Sasuke tells us the password was never meant for Naruto in the first place. It was a trap. A way to catch any ninjas eavesdropping on them. It looks like it worked perfectly. But now this begs the question, where's the real Naruto? Well, after getting blown away by that gust of wind earlier, my guy gets run up on by a giant snake and swallowed whole. Back to Sasuke and Sakura, they're still standing off with Orochimaru. He casually pulls out the Earth Scroll and... Hey yo, can I show this? What that mouth do?
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Orochimaru, being the freaky frog he is, swallows the Earth Scroll whole. Everybody's just standing there, weirded out by this man's antics, when suddenly he hits them with one of the nastiest Genjutsus in part 1. Bro had them seeing their own demise. Sasuke, the same Sasuke who already watched his family die like 500 times in the Genjutsu, is straight up throwing up because of how lethal this one is. Orochimaru had these kids fighting demons. Sasuke tries to move, but it's to no avail. Orochimaru might as well have hit them with Conqueror's Haki. Sasuke turns to check on Sakura, and she's crying from pure fear. Not gonna lie, it's looking like they're finished. And honestly, Sakura being cooked in a fight, that's nothing new in OG Naruto. But seeing her like that snaps something in Sasuke. He knows he gotta do something. He locks in, pulls out a kunai, but that's all he can manage. Bro's completely frozen in fear. Meanwhile, Orochimaru starts strolling over with 2 kunai in hand, ready to finish the job. And since he's a villain, of course he's gonna talk his shit on the way in. Calls Sasuke a disappointment before throwing the kunai. We see the blades fly, blood splashes, and for a second, it looks like Orochimaru packed them up, but nah. Turns out, before the kunai could land, Sasuke showed some real dog in that split second. Knowing his body was too scared to move, he stabbed himself in the leg to override the fear with pain. That jolt gave him just enough willpower to activate the Sharingan, grab Sakura, and dip before they both got cooked.
Meanwhile,
Naruto finally manages to get out the snake's belly by making him bust. What? The snake literally busted open. Get your minds out the gutter. Back to Sasuke and Sakura, who are in hiding, and even though Sasuke can move now, he's still terrified of Orochimaru. Sakura tries to ask if he's okay after stabbing himself, but Sasuke slaps his clammy ass hands over her mouth instantly. And that ends up backfiring because a giant snake pulls up right on them. Sakura notices it first, but can't say anything because Sasuke's hands is still on her mouth. She rips his hands off like, nigga, get your hands off me. And luckily, she does this just in time for Sasuke to dodge the incoming snake bite. Mid-air, the snake rushes Sasuke again, and the PTSD this man has just from locking eyes with it is insane. No! Do you hear the fear in this man's voice? Sasuke finally manages to take the snake down with a round of shuriken. But as he's catching his breath, he sees something that completely shakes him to his core. And the next shot, we see Orochimaru slowly crawling out the dead giant snake, talking about preys and predators while licking his lips.
Oh, hell no!
Ain't no way y'all didn't run a background check before letting this freak fall in the exams. Why is he roaming the forest without an ankle monitor? He's the type of nigga you gotta watch the closest. Orochimaru slithers towards Sasuke on his usual snake timing, and I don't think y'all really understand how terrified Sasuke is of him. I have never heard Sasuke scream in fear like this. Bro didn't even scream like that when he saw Itachi murk the whole clan. Orochimaru put a different kind of fear in this boy. But before he can reach Sasuke, a wave of shuriken and a kunai stop him. Camera pans and we see Naruto, and I need y'all to listen carefully to what he says.
Looks like I came just in time.
Tell me he wasn't aura farming right here. Nigga really announced himself and then hit the Piccolo arms cross pose, except you can tell he's still a rookie with it. No cape, no cold fit, trying to hit a legendary pose in an orange jumpsuit. Nah gang, that ain't it. I'll give you a solid 5.6 out of 10 though. Anyway, with Naruto here, you'd think they could finally jump Orochimaru 2v1. Sakura, you can sit this one out. Before any action, Sasuke's scary ass tells Naruto to run away. Naruto's not hearing any of that. Instead, he starts talking his shit, telling Orochimaru he's been picking on his friends and now he gotta see him. Nah, this part kills me. Naruto's talking big, not even knowing what's going on, while Sasuke's in the corner terrified like, what is this nigga cooking? Seeing no other way out, Sasuke tells Orochimaru he can have their scroll if he just leaves them alone. Naruto hearing this is not going for that though. He tries to press Sasuke, but Sasuke snaps back at him real quick, telling him to shut his ass up before tossing the scroll towards Orochimaru. But the inner dog in Naruto is not gonna let that slide. He rushes in, intercepts the scroll, lands right next to Sasuke, and before Sasuke can even finish telling him to stop, Naruto decks him with a haymaker. From Sasuke's face, you can tell he's heated. Naruto starts telling him about himself, and if I had to summarize his whole rant into one line, it'd be, nigga, why you acting pussy? And to make it worse, Orochimaru feels like turning into a gold level instigator right when Naruto says that.
Sad, but true.
Nah, Sasuke. Naruto pretty much just called you a bitch. And the same dude who's been violating you for like the last 10 minutes agreed.
That's tough, my guy.
Done with the yapping, Orochimaru finally summons another giant snake. The snake swings its tail, sending Naruto flying through trees, and it looks like he's about to get swallowed by a snake for the second time in one day. But before we get to that, Sasuke, you're a hoe for what you just did. I know a lot of y'all missed this, but peep. Sasuke sees Naruto falling midair, possibly about to die, and instead of helping his teammate, mind you, this is Team Kakashi, where the motto is literally, you turn your back on your comrades? You a bitch! Sasuke looks at him, and then looks away like it ain't his problem. Sasuke's stocks are in the mud. Anyway, mid-fall, Naruto's eyes snap open as the Ninetales starts juicing him up. He kicks the hell out that snake, so hard it got Orochimaru looking flustered. Don't get scared now, nigga. Run the fade! Naruto starts teeing off on the snake. Left, right, going crazy. Got Sakura just standing there looking perplexed. The snake tries to push him back with its tongue, but Naruto jumps right back in. As he rushes, Orochimaru tags bro with some fire jutsu and sends him flying again. But now Orochimaru's starting to realize Naruto juiced by the Ninetales is on timing, so he decides to test Sasuke the same way and rushes him. But unlike Naruto, Sasuke is looking like the lights are way too bright. Game on the line, and he's frozen solid. Orochimaru is about to put this boy straight in a pack. But before the snake can reach Sasuke, big dog, Naruto Uzumaki, future Hokage, greatest shinobi of all time.
Shit boing boing, nigga. Get that dick out your mouth.
Man, is it really glazing if it's true? Anyway, Naruto steps in and stops the whole snake by himself, looks Sasuke dead in the eyes, and says,
You're not hurt, are ya? You scaredy cat?
look at my goat, cooked that Uchiha fraud, got his get back for the Land of Waves. But before he can celebrate, Orochimaru's creepy ass snatches him up with his tongue and slaps him with a skilling ninjutsu that knocks him out cold. With no more use for him, Orochimaru just yeets him away. And once again, Sasuke lets his teammate fall to his doom. Another F teammate grade. At least Sakura's not moving like that. She might not throw hands yet, but she's not gonna let Naruto die on her watch. And you know what? She even presses Sasuke. If I had to sum up her whole speech into one line just like Naruto earlier, it'd be, nigga, why you acting pussy. Hearing that from not just Naruto, but also from the one person who usually glazes him, plus the power of anime flashbacks, that was more than enough to finally make Sasuke lock in. You could tell he's locked in, not because the Sharingan, but because bro immediately starts aura farming. Bro is in so much debt from how he was acting earlier that he's gotta farm his ass off just to make up for it. And honestly, he's off to a good start, solid 7 out of 10. But if you let the aura farming stop there, you'd be dead wrong. First frame of the next scene, Sasuke standing with his back to the camera. Sunlight hitting the Uchiha crest perfectly. The aura farming here is immaculate, easily a 9 out of 10. Now with Sasuke locked in and the epic music blasting, let the boxing begin. Sasuke rushes in and starts his assault by throwing 3 kunai. They miss, but he don't care. He comes in with straight hands, double kick, then flips over Orochimaru. He lands and the two rush straight at each other and really get to throwing them things. You already know the face we were all making when watching this go down. Naruto fights really be having elite hands like no other at times. Orochimaru's gonna jump in the air, land behind Sasuke, then turn on the burners trying to outspeed him, but Sasuke's Sharingan is on timing. He's able to keep up with all his movements, weaves his attack, and counters with a fireball jutsu. And hold up, you thought we were just gonna skip by this, huh? Sasuke, what even got you hitting this pose? Nigga, you did not need to snap your neck that hard. Right now the camera got you looking ridiculous. So after pretty much breathing fire at Orochimaru like a damn dragon, you get out here moving like Natsu from Fairy Tail. Orochimaru somehow dispels the flames and tries to swipe at Sasuke. Sasuke hops back just in time and hits this cold pose for another aura farm. A solid 8 out of 10 here. Orochimaru is gonna fire a gust of wind at Sasuke. Sasuke weaves it with ease and then charges straight at Orochimaru, proceeding to hit him with one of my favorite moves in the series, Falcon Drop. Learned that name from Clash of Ninja 2. But somehow Orochimaru was able to use the substitution jutsu just before being hit with the attack. He starts firing off kunai at Sasuke, who jumps out the way and uses ninja wires to start swinging around the trees on some Spider-Man shit. He lands on a faraway tree, thinking he's clear, only to get his shit rocked by Orochimaru, who sneaks him. Orochimaru then proceeds to hit him with a 4-piece combo, got Sasuke laid out, walks up on him and starts talking his shit, but Sasuke got him right where he wants him. Turns out he placed mini explosives on the back of Orochimaru and they go off, knocking him off balance. Sasuke, seeing his opening, jumps into the air and starts throwing a bunch of shuriken with wires attached to them. And I swear, Sasuke, when he uses the wires, is always tough. He gets Orochimaru tied down to the tree and unleashes the fire style, Dragon Flame Jutsu, completely incinerating Orochimaru. And with that, the fight's over and Sasuke has won. Or so he thought. Orochimaru walks straight through the wires, holding him down, and stuns both Sasuke and Sakura as he goes on one of his freaky monologues before biting Sasuke on the neck.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police!
Yeah, somebody get this freaky nigga gone. Anyway, biting Sasuke on the neck gives him the curse mark, which becomes something important later, but that's the video for another time. Alright folks, that's all for today. If you enjoyed today's video, then leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. And the question of the day is, what is your favorite Naruto jutsu or technique that does not get used enough? And until next time, peace.